Hello, this is davidji, and welcome to today's meditation, which is about taking your life from where it is to where you'd like to be. And to do that most easily, let's summon our spirit guide. Let's summon one passenger who'll ride with you, one support system, someone you can call on for answers, for light, for divine truth, and that would be your spirit guide. Let's get comfortable, close our eyes. Let's take a long, slow, deep breath in, and gently let that go. Feel yourself settle in. Soften, melt. It can get lonely out there as challenges, opportunities, situations all unfold before you. But you're never alone. And now's a perfect time for you to identify a spirit guide who can travel with you on these journeys. So right now, invite some trait, some universal characteristic that you'd like to be able to call on. It's not something that you've yet awakened within you. It's in you, but you haven't yet awakened it. Maybe you could use some more strength, or insight, or comfort, or abundance, or power, or surrender. And so right now, just drift and see, what is that trait? What is that divine characteristic that you'd like to awaken? Now you know there's someone out there who specializes in that. Some divine angel, spirit, ethereal essence who has that power. And this is your connection. This is your personal connection to this being. If it's not unfolding quickly, be patient. And maybe that's the totem that you need, the spirit guide of patience. And don't think, don't intellectualize. This must come from your soul. So to make it easier, let's go on a journey to find the spirit guide. First, let's get in our gear, our spirit guide gear. And as we pack our bag, we fill it with all the things we'll need for our journey. Clothes you'd like to wear, items you'd like to have by your side, your favorite shampoo, your favorite dosha balancing oil. Just fill that bag. Fill it, close it, and let's walk out the door and get into our boat. And we'll push that boat off out into the lake. And we'll start paddling on that lake. Use oars or a canoe paddle, whichever feels right to you. The water's totally placid. There's not another soul out there. Birds wheel around in the sky. Clouds slowly float by. The sun warms you, and you feel pretty comfortable rowing this boat. Fish are leaping out of the water, just smiling at you. And as we come around the bend, the current starts to pick up, and that lake actually turns into a river. And so we'll need to balance a little bit. And as the white water starts to bubble up around the sides of the boat, we start getting into turbulent waters. We see some rocks in the river, and the waves are splashing. That river's just splashing all inside the boat, in your face. Maybe you'd like to open your suitcase right now and pull out some rain gear, but we're going too fast, and so you can't reach down for your suitcase. It's just you and your paddle as you maneuver through each swell of rapids. The speed even picks up more, and it looks like there's a waterfall ahead. Looks like this boat is going to go over the waterfall, but you've got some special flying capabilities, so reach down, grab your suitcase, and as that boat just drops off the edge of the waterfall, take your suitcase in hand, take a long, slow, deep breath in, and now we're flying just a bit, hovering above the falls. They drop several hundred feet, and the boat goes crashing down. It's too far away to even see at this point, but it's the perfect time for you to fly around a little bit with your suitcase. In fact, the suitcase has two handles that you can wrap around your back like a backpack. So let's do that right now. And now with both hands free, let's stretch them out to the side and let's begin to fly high above the water, high above the falls. There's a mountain in the distance, and with each breath, we get a little more height. And with each exhale, it propels us forward. So let's just breathe and get closer to that mountain. You can use your arms to steer, don't worry. You're in total control here. You just have to get used to it. We're getting closer to the mountain. Looks like we're approaching this little crevasse. We can light down on it right now. So let's slow our breathing. And as we slow our breathing, we settle down right on this cliff. Visibility is perfect. We can see for miles. And there's magnificent, majestic mountain peaks surrounding us. But we need to get a little higher. It's about 5,000 feet to the top of this mountain, but you've got your magic rope. So you take your rope out, throw it up, and it begins to pull you up. Pull you right up that sheer face of the mountain. Couple of 100 feet, then 1,000 feet, and 500 more. Everything below you is so far away. Other mountain peaks look like specks. That water just looks like a line on the ground. Eagles are soaring around you. Mountain goats standing on the side of the cliff can't believe how you're moving up. Bighorn sheep are just staring at you in awe. And you keep going higher and higher. 3,000 feet. 4,000 feet. And there's this snow-capped peak, which would be the perfect place for us to rest for a little bit. You get up to about 5,000 feet, And you've already flown about 5,000 feet to even get there. It's a pretty high mountain we're on. There's nothing in sight. It's magnificent. Just clouds and rays of sun cutting through the clouds like God speaking down to you. You're as close to the heavens as you've ever been. And now seems like the perfect time to summon your spirit guide. What's that trait that you were looking for? Bring it in. And when you say the word spirit guide, say it with me. Spirit guide. Your spirit guide appears. How does your spirit guide look to you? Is it male or female? Or is it an animal? Old or young? Short or tall? Heavy or light? What does the face of your spirit guide look like? And what are the first words your spirit guide says to you? Whatever they are, they make you smile. You're brimming with confidence. You're in Ananda, pure bliss. Nothing can touch you. Your spirit guide starts to bathe you with a golden energy that strengthens you, uplifts you, soothes you, fills you with love. You're feeling pretty good right now. So let's just stay here and bask in this magnificent aura of our spirit guide. Your spirit guide invites you to come up with the name that you'll use to summon him or her or it. So right now, say that name out loud. Don't think, just say it. And as you say it, your spirit guide opens wide wings that just embrace you and connect with you, filling you with energy, a divine energy you've never before felt. Soak that in. Feel that love. Feel that strength. Feel that grace. And you're filled with a feeling that you faintly remember from your childhood. Innocence, curiosity, happiness, pure joy. Your spirit guide invites you to dance on the snow-capped mountain. So you start to dance. And your spirit guide dances with you. But then you look down and you realize you're actually about a foot off the ground. You're a foot above the snow, just dancing in air, dancing. Move your body around right now in that celebration. When has this ever happened before? Your spirit guide encourages you to think of a color to associate with him or her or it. So what do you come up with? What's the color? Any shade, any tint or tone. And as soon as you come up with it, your spirit guide is dressed in that color. Flowing robes, blowing in the breeze, totally filled with that color. And you look down and you're wearing it too. You think back to the last time you felt like this. It was a moment of deep fulfillment. It was a powerful moment, of joy, not a care in the world. You were totally in the zone. It wasn't just an emotional feeling, it was a physical feeling as well. It was even deeper than that. It was a spiritual connection. And you're there. You're there again. Say your spirit guide's name again. And now your spirit guide whispers in your ear, telling you the place where he, she, or it resides. But it's not a place of space and time. It's beyond that. It's someplace in the ether. Someplace beyond this physical realm. You smile in knowingness. You look down at your heart, and it's glowing. It's filled. It's so full of love and warmth and confidence and deep, deep abundance. All you can do is smile. All you can do is just feel great. Your spirit guide whispers in your ear again and tells you all you have to do to reconnect in any moment is think that color and say that name. And in a flash, the spirit guide will appear for you to reconnect you with that sweet sensation, that emotional tranquility, that liberation from any of your physical pain, and a deep, deep connection to Source. Your spirit guide surrounds you with what seem like wings and kisses you gently on the forehead. You touch it with your fingers, and it's so soothing. And there's a powerful transformation that's occurred to your body. It seems stronger, more fit, more whole. You think about all the emotional issues that were going on in your life, and you realize they'll work themselves out. You don't need to struggle so much anymore. And now let's take it a little bit deeper by connecting to the stillness and silence that rests within. And the mantra we'll use is the name you gave your spirit guide. Don't share it with anyone else. It's between you and this magnificent, miraculous being that you can summon at any time, simply by thinking the color and saying the name. So with your eyes closed, feeling as comfortable as possible, begin to repeat the name of your spirit guide. And if you drift away to thoughts or sounds or physical sensations, that's absolutely perfect. That's okay. Just know that anytime you want, you can drift back to the mantra, which is the name of your spirit guide. I'll watch the time, and when you hear me ring the chime, just sit gently with your eyes closed. So let's begin. across me. I am the universe. Sit gently with your eyes closed and let the stillness and silence settle in. And now take a long, slow, deep breath in. And gently let that go. Let's do that one more time. Long, slow, deep breath in. And gently release it. And now let's celebrate the awakening of your spirit guide by chanting the hymn of the universe, Aum, just one time together. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. You can look around at all those who you share this collective awakening with. Place your palms together. Raise them to your heart. And say namaste. I honor the divine light in you. That's also in me. And when you're in that space, and I'm in that space, we are one. From the sweet spot of the universe, this is davidji, wishing you an amazing life of awakening your spirit guide. I'll see you in the gap.